On board 2 this lunchtime, the bull has stripped the asset. Terry Jenkins with a couple of darts at double 8. Just checks it in. Yes, it is. And you've won. Well played. Paul Nicholson knows Terry was too strong for him today, and he's a happy camper. The bull back for more later. As you've probably seen if you've been with us on the main stage, James Wade also by the same score has dispatched Tim Hybrecht. That double 6 got the job done, and you can see from his reaction he's also a happy bunny. Let's just check on the match stats. Well, 97 from James, that's very decent. 3 maximums, 10 140s, 56 for both men on the checkouts. Let's hear from both men, shall we? They are downstairs with Isha.
Well played, James. It was a fairly clinical performance in the end, would you agree?
Clinical on my behalf, and they're very fortunate. You know, the amount of 60s that Kim hit were mind-blowing. You know, I entered the game thinking, right, I know Kim will hit 140s, 180s for fun, and all I've got to do is try and hold on, and as soon as I get a poke at a shot, I've got to take it out. And he was just hitting 60s, and that's all he hit through the whole game. And they were like, we're talking like 1 or 2 millimetres above and under the wire every time. And well, it was just like Christmas and my birthday all in one. So I'm really fortunate to win that game. Fortunate how he played, but I'll take it, and I'm sure Kim will know what I mean by I've got the greatest respect for him. But I'm really grateful for how he played.
Yeah, it was an excellent comeback at 7-1. Was it just a case of nothing to lose?
Well, the darts were going really good. I was 7-1 down, but I felt like I'm always, like James said, 1 millimeter away, and I was like, at one certain point it's going to just hit trebles, and if you can continue a good form like that, so like you said, I was 7-1 down, came back to 7-5, I was thinking, I've still got this, but all of a sudden it was 60s again, and well, that's the good thing about James. He just keep pressurizing me, and he hit 140s, 180s, good finishes, and I felt good, but I couldn't get into the game with the 180. You win games with 180s, 140s, high finishes, and I wasn't there. Just wasn't there.
Yeah, James, you gave Kim a lot of respect there, but your checkouts were pretty good. You're 139 in the 6th, and then you're 13th as well. Were you happy with the way you were finishing?
Not bad stats memory. No, the 139 was, I think that won the game, and it just wasn't Kim that you're used to playing, and that's the truth. And I'll take it, and I'll go on to the next game. But like I say, I was really fortunate. He missed his trebles, and the massive part of Kim's game is 180s, and he does hit them for fun, and he's beat me up loads of times from hitting lots of 180s, and I'm someone that just takes out the finishes at the right time. But I was fortunate enough, like I say, he didn't score, and I had more opportunities than he did at doubles, and I hit him. And like I say, 139, that was I won the match when I hit the 139. I knew that in my head.
All right, thanks a lot for your time, guys, and good luck in the next match, James.
Thank you. Cheers, Tiger.
James will be back later. Elsewhere, there's been a couple of winners already on boards 3 and 4, and one of those winners, I think, is alongside Ned and Alan.
Absolutely, we'll be talking to Ian White very briefly, but the action continues thick and fast here. We've got Nigel Hayden and Brendan Dolan just behind us, and over there David Pallett and Gary Anderson. Robert Thornton, though, has bitten the dust, hasn't he, Alan?
Yeah, that's another former champion here who's gone, Vincent Sulovic. He was in front all the way through the game as well, was Robert, but Mensa stuck with him, and when he got his chance, he pounced.
Absolutely. I mean, Robert Thornton was playing darts as we know him to be capable of all the way through, and actually took out a 104 to go 6-4 and really get a grip on this game. And at this point you're thinking, well, he's surely going to dispense with Suljovic, but it wasn't to be, was it,
Well,
Alan?
first to 9 and you get to 6 and you're still 2 legs in front. That's obviously a break. You're thinking you're going to get to the winning post a little bit quicker, but it just wasn't to be.
Absolutely, but Suljovic, everybody's favourite Viennese dartist, the big Austrian fella with a very distinctive throwing style, composed himself, and look how long he waits here.
He took an absolute age. I think Robert grew another beard by the time he was waiting for the
But when the darts
for tops.
When the darts went out, one missed, and with the next one, and look at this celebration. He means it. He means it. He means business, does the big Austrian, and you wouldn't bet against him going a long way in this tournament. I suspect he's a real natural talent. Much like this gentleman, Mr. Ian White. You have, breezed through to the next round past Alex Roy.
That makes a change. All my other games have been 5-4 and 9-8, so I've won more than one leg, so yeah, it was a nice win for me.
It was, as you say, you've been through the mill so far, haven't you? But you were really in the zone there today.
Yeah. Alex has been playing well, and with his last victory against Nick Fulwell was 9-1. I thought to myself, I've got to really step up here, and I hit a lot of 180s and 140s, which I had to against Alex.
Yeah, I mean, Alan, how much does momentum play a game in these tournaments? He's done the hard stuff, hasn't he? Now he can relax a little.
Well, you can't relax. You've got to keep your mind on the game. But, I mean, he's a different player than when he was 2 years ago. With grit and determination, sometimes them last leg wins do make a big difference for your confidence for the rest of the tournament.
And you finished early, so what's the plans for the rest of the day?
It's go back now and have a chill out and watch the draw and see who we've got tonight.
Any particular fancy? Who do you want?
You don't mind you in the next round? So
go on, I knew you were going to say that, but there must be one. Yeah, give us a name.
Give us Michael.
I'll try and pull you out a good one.
Michael Van Gerwen, that would be decent, wouldn't it? But from the bowels of the tournament, back to you, Matt.
Thank you very much, Ned, and we wish Ian White, of course, all the best. Although Andy Hamilton may feel that there's work to be done before Michael Van Gerwen gets through to the next round. In fact, might be the hammer who sees him off. This is the state of play then, as the boys were alluding. Van Barneveld already 4 up against Joe Mernon. Brendan Dolan just got his nose in front against Nigel Hayden, and David Pallett, who's gone under the radar a little, is 2-1 up against Gary Anderson. That's all going on across the other boards. Next up, though, as you see on stage, there's Dutch affair, the quickfire Vincent van der Voort, who's back in form and beat Darren Webster in the third round. He takes on his countryman Christian Kist, who's making his UK Open debut after joining the PDC in January. Let's get him out. Here's John.
Hello and welcome back to the action that's coming to you live from Butlins, Minehead. Welcome viewers joining us on ITV4. This is the Coral UK Open Championship, brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation. Let's meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, former Lakeside champion, please welcome Christian Kist. The former UK Open finalist, ladies and gentlemen, the fastest player in the world, it's Vincent van der Voort!
So, an all-orange affair between Messrs Kist and Vincent van der Voort, and a warm Minehead welcome in the commentary box to Dan Dawson, who's alongside Alan Warren a little.
Yeah, one of the most popular walk-ons in darts we've just had there, Vincent van der Voort. The crowd loved to sing his name. It was a purposeful stride to the stage from Christian Kist. The former world champion's got his game face on for this one. Already seen James Wade, of course, go through to the next round on the main stage here. One of these two is going to join him. It's going to be very Dutch. It's going to be very, very quick, like a clog fired out of a cannon. Alan, how do you see it going?
Well, these two players will know each other's game inside out. Two of the top Dutch players in world darts. As you said, former Lakeside champion Christian Kist moved over to the PDC, earned his tour card at Q School in January, trying to move himself up the rankings. Well, Vincent van der Voort, really, since that UK Open final win, hasn't really moved in the direction he was expecting.
He's coming back into a bit of form though, Vincent. He has had a couple of years really struggling with back problems. But when he is on his game, he is a very, very difficult man to stop. And of course, he's given that title of the fastest player in the world. There's perhaps a couple of young lads challenging for that nowadays, Ricky Evans particularly, but when he starts rattling legs off so quickly, the game can disappear away from you. in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, don't nip out to make a cup of tea. All of a sudden, maybe 2 or 3 legs up. He's a fast and fluent player. And as you say, once he starts hitting the big finishes, big numbers, he does rattle off 2 or 3 legs pretty quickly.
That's 25. That's 25. You throw again, please, with Vincent.
Both players had pretty decent wins as well, didn't they, in the last round? The 9-2 against Alcinas. Just missed double 12 for a 9 dart to Christian Kist as well. So it shows you that he's in good form. Van der Voort, a very dangerous Darren Webster. One of those games that was really topsy-turvy. One player led and then another. And eventually, 9-6 winner. Well, we could be here all day on the ball up.
Yeah, certainly Darren Webster. He's coming back into a bit of form himself. Said, maybe my time has gone to be a world conqueror, but I'm going to be the biggest pain in the backside to everybody in the world of darts from now until I give up. So yeah, decent scout for Vincent van der Voort.
Well, I've seen the video. Straight in the 25.
That's the 25.
Yeah, I think that's about 6 apiece.
With Christian throwing first.
A little stranger. They could be throwing at the ball for such a long time because of the way the rules are. That's counted as a miss. I think they just want to get the game going.
Well, with the way these two guys throw, we could be throwing for the ball longer than actually playing the game.
Vincent will throw first.
Vincent acknowledging the crowd with that one. It is going to be the Dutch destroyer with the advantage of throwing first in this one.
Well, after that long and painful leg starting sequence of the bull and 25.
137.
Here we go. Well, certainly strange with Christian Kist. When he did win that Lakeside Championship
97
a few years ago, he didn't really do anything after that. Didn't go to many tournaments, went back to work. So now he's come over to the PDC. He's committed himself to going to all the tournaments, qualified for the first one here at the UK Open. Certainly a dangerous player. And that's why
140.
Good, solid scorer.
$140.
Trading 140s, these two. What has Christian got to respond? Vincent van der Voort, we're coming back for 84 to get his first leg on the board. There's not going to be any pressure from Kist.
24.
Well, the first start was a catalyst for that bad score there in the treble one. Couldn't quite get past it. We've just been bullying him up, being such a good player. Well,
44.
Van der Voort, no pressure on there. Left himself something pretty handy. Kist only halfway through the leg, despite a decent start with the first 6 darts.
100. Vincent,
so Vincent van der Voort looking at double top for the first leg. And there it is.
The first leg.
1-0 van der Voort.
Second leg is Christian to throw first.
Well, he probably won the leg quicker than he did winning the bull up, but he goes 1-0 ahead. That's all that matters, getting that leg on the board.
100.
We don't want to go too far behind. We do have breaks after legs 5 and 10. Very significant, certainly early on in the match. You've got to make sure you're at least with your opponent if you are behind. Preferably in front.
Yeah, we saw Kim Huybrechts put a bit of a fight back together against James Wade in the first match on the main stage here. 4 legs in a row, not enough though.
100.
As the 2-time UK Open winner managed to close that one out 9-5. We have got games going on the other boards at the minute. It's another Dutch darting genius, Raymond van Barneveld, who's 5-1 up on Joe Murnan on board 2.
Yeah, and he had to start his UK Open defending, twice former winner. Had to start yesterday afternoon in the first round, where some of these players didn't have to play until last night in round 3. But 5-1 ahead against Lad van Bolton, Joe Murnan.
81. Christian, you require 167.
Christian Kist just looking to set this up.
93.
And that'll help.
Well, that was a good last dart there, because at 57 we're left 110. He would have possibly only got 1 dart at the double, because Van der Voort's going to leave something pretty handy here.
140. Christian, you require 74.
74 for Christian Kist. Treble 14 is there. Can he do it in 2 darts? Yes, he can. Bang in the middle of the bed, and Christian Kist levels the match up at 1 apiece.
Third leg is Vincent to throw first.
That will settle both players down. Both had a pretty steady leg, left themselves a double, and clinically killed it before giving your opponent another throw.
95.
That's what it's all down to. Not about the percentage of doubles, just making sure you don't give your opponent another shot.
100.
Kist, the Lakeside champion in 2012. 2012 was the big year for him. We saw him at the Grand
100.
Slam as well. Made it to the quarter-finals before losing to Raymond van Barneveld, his fellow Dutchman. Only man to beat Barney that week. Beat him in the group stage and then lost him in the quarter-finals.
134.
He did, yes. Had a pretty good run there. But again, didn't do anything, kind of in the wilderness for a year or so.
60.
He certainly made a decent move by coming over to the PDC. So many tournaments, certainly the Pro Tour. So you've got a spit and sawdust of the game. Get yourself onto the TV stage.
100.
He's made a good start to the season by getting here to the first UK Open.
Yeah, you only have to look at some of the names that aren't here in Minehead this weekend to realise how tough it is to come through this. Joe Cullen in the same stable as Christian Kist. Didn't make it. Well, it's missed by quite a distance, so... Well, he set it up lovely there, Christian Kist. And he's given himself a fantastic chance to break the Van der Voort throw. 161 is a massive one, and he's not going to take this out.
Yeah, so a big opportunity. He's given himself the opportunity.
44.
Will he take it? That's the important stat. 2 darts at double 16. He clinically killed this to get his first leg on the board.
12.
And he's missed it this time.
Vincent,
so he's passed
62.
the cards back to Van der Voort.
62 for Van der Voort. He's going to get 2 darts at a double. Double 16 he wants. He's gone next door.
44.
Just outside for
Christian
Vincent van der
32.
Voort.
When you do hit another double, it kind of spoils your momentum, doesn't it? Because you've got to change the angle of the
Game shot
board,
on
and
the
Kist
third
comes
leg.
back and takes
Christian
it against the
Kist.
darts.
Fourth leg is
He did have
Christian
2
Kist
darts
reverse.
before Van der
Game
Voort's
on.
miss. Van der Voort will be, well, he's scored okay, but Kist got to the double first, but he had an opportunity to hold throw and didn't take it.
137. 131.
Well, talking of Van der Voort's form as we did, he has dropped down to number 29 in the order of merit, but staying in the top 32 of the Pro Tour order of merit, which is the one that qualifies you for the
60.
TV events. And as we've mentioned already before, his form is a lot better than it was 12 months ago. Qualified for a couple of the
99.
European Tour events. So on his way back, maybe.
Yeah, a couple of quarterfinals and the qualifiers for this one.
100.
You only have to go back, say, 2.5, 3 years when Michael van Gogh's renaissance was just a twinkle in his eye. Raymond van Barneveld hadn't won anything for a couple of years.
82.
Dutch darts really didn't have somebody going out there and tearing the place up. Suddenly, Kist, Van der Voort's back. Barney won the Grand Slam not that long ago. Michael van Gogh's at the top of the rankings.
60.
Yeah, Klassen playing well as well. Former Lakeside champion. He's certainly in some good form. We've got some good youngsters coming through. Benito van der Pas, Dirk van Duijnbode, and quite a few others
45.
on the youth tour.
Christian
Playing their trade,
144.
see it on TV, and they want to be up there.
Kist looking at
That's a good
144.
marker, that one, isn't it?
104.
Well, that's a great setup. He'd be disappointed he didn't take it out with that first dart, but again, he's making Van der Voort have to take out a big shot.
And he's not going to do what he needed to. He's not going to show Kist exactly how it's done.
134.
Phil Taylor would have shown you how to take 144. It took it out twice in 2 visits. Bust 130 both times. Missed that by a long way though, Christian
Yeah, that
Kist.
130 bust twice was incredible, wasn't it? When you see it on the VT, it actually looks like a recorded version. Well, Kist eventually gets there. Well, he was so far off the double top, he had to kind of step back and couldn't believe the way he'd thrown it, but eventually, with the same throw, hits the double and 3-1 ahead, despite losing the first leg.
140.
That one for double top was like one of mine. It's about 3 foot away.
Yeah, near the treble and the double.
57.
Well, Vincent van der Voort, 4 legs in. He's 3-1 down. He's
59.
averaging 97. just yet to really catch fire. Yet to see our first maximum of the match. Is this going to be it with Christian Kist looking to fill up the treble 20? It's not going to happen.
100. The thing with Kist, he's a solid 90 plus performer straight down the line. Doesn't often miss that many doubles. He's not one of those kind of players that rolls off
59.
a couple of 11 and 12 dart legs. But he's a very solid performer, and if you're not at the top of your game, all of a sudden you're behind, as Van der Voort is here.
96.
He has the upper hand in this leg, though, the Dutch destroyer Van der Voort. Is he going to surrender his initiative?
Well, he needs to win this leg, doesn't he?
85.
Doesn't want to go 4-1 down at the first break. Certainly with somebody playing solid, it's very hard to get back, particularly against the throw.
92. Vincent, you require 158.
158 for Van der Voort. Well, the first one's in, the second one's not. Just looking to set it
98.
So
Vincent,
we'll
you
be coming
require
back unless Kist can take out
156.
156. His countryman Raymond van Barneveld absolutely loves this one. Not going to happen this time around for Kist.
100.
So he's throwing the
Vincent,
ball
you
back
require
in Van der Voort's
60.
court. He's 3-1 down, 60 needy before the first break. Very hard to hit when you're behind. Those doubles just get all that little bit smaller. Double 10, one more left.
40.
And that's why he
Christian,
has
you require
missed
56.
his opportunity.
Christian Kist, he's going to get 2 shots at a double here. Or at least he should do. He is double top for a 4-1 lead. Has to go double 10.
46.
Misses inside.
Vincent, you require 20.
Well, double Dutch for the Dutch ones. Not hitting the double,
Game
but
shot
Van
on the
der
fifth
Voort
leg.
eventually
Vincent van der
mops
Voort.
his brow. He could have gone in at the first break, 4-1 down, but eventually hit the double 10. And Christian Kist leads Vincent van der Voort 3-2. Come back after the break.
You know, some of them. Another Dutchman, Raymond van Barneveld, is in control against Joe Mernon. 7-3 as it stands for the 5-time champion of the world. Is he a former winner of this tournament, Raymond? Was he one 2-time UK Open winner? And on the main stage, Christian Kist is just in front in a scrappy encounter with Vincent van der Voort. 3-2 at the break. They're back, and we can rejoin Alan and Dan. Okay. Keep you posted on board 2, where another Dutchman, Raymond van Barneveld, is in control against Joe Mernon. 7-3, the 5-time world champion and 2-time UK Open winner leads. So he needs just a couple more legs to be back tonight. And of course, as you've been seeing, Christian Kist, his compatriot, is just in front in a fairly scrappy encounter so far against Vincent van der Voort. It's 5 each, by the way, Hayden and Dolan on board 3, and Gary Anderson 6-4 up against David Pallett on board 4. We'll keep you updated as best we can. The boys are back out to resume, and it's back to the box for Alan and Dan.
Yeah, Vincent van der Voort staying on stage, carrying on throwing during that break. Not really found the rhythm that he's looking for. Yet to hit his first maximum. 2 out of 7 on his doubles. This isn't the Dutch destroyer that we've come to know.
Well, normally as a player, when you get that first leg on the board, you do relax a little bit. But it's Kist who's the one who's kept his composure at the right time, certainly on the doubles.
Still missed a chance to go into the break 4-1 up there, Kist. Just a leg between them.
95.
But it is a break.
Yeah, I've already seen James Wade, former champion, to the draw later on today. Austrian Mensa Ian White, and the bull, Terry Jenkins. 4 more games currently on.
96.
With Barneveld, Hayden and Anderson currently leading in their respective games. And here Kist ahead at the first break. You've got to keep the momentum going, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes, certainly is. And Vincent van der Voort, he's not going to be applying any pressure on this. Christian Kist, 81 he's looking at to re-establish that 2-leg lead. Double 16 for Kist, and there it is, superb stuff from the lipstick.
Great 12 dart leg there from Kist, 3-1-40s, 81 finish. Pretty good.
132.
Kissed it right in the double 16.
$58.
Well, there's plenty of them this afternoon. The crowd's starting to pour in for the afternoon session. Van Gerwen coming
100.
up, certainly one of the crowd favourites. Plenty of other decent players. Good to see 2 qualifiers still in. Paul Hogan, as we said, a lot of experience, but Simon Stevenson, probably one of the unknowns, making his and taking his chance for his Roy as the Rover moment.
Yeah, Aidan Kirk coming up on the main stage later this afternoon as well. 59. Certainly a man who seized his opportunity in knocking out the great Phil Taylor last night.
Yeah, on his TV debut. I certainly remember that for a long time.
Good record to have on telly, that. Kirk
99.
1, Taylor 0.
He'll have to retire next week, but certainly, well, the thing what he'll do for him, apart from the confidence obviously, is put him on £3,000, which will help him go into some of the other tournaments. It'll give him a lot of confidence and put his name on the map.
Who's to say he can't go a bit further?
60. Vincent, you require 113.
So Vincent van der Voort looking at 113 here. 93. Finds the treble. Double 18 just outside his wide hip. Christian Kist is back on 150. Now this could be a killer blow.
Well, I can't see him going for 3 bulls. Well, he would have taken the treble 20 there, but not to be. May go for bull last one. Yeah. Leaves him a straight ton if he returns, because Van der Voort is on double 18.
The red bit for Vincent van der Voort, it's a good marker. He's got to go all the way across the board to double 9, finds it! 3-4, and he keeps in touch with Christian Kist.
Mop of the brow from Van der Voort, but he's hanging in there and staying within distance of Kist.
22.
Waiting for his moment. This could be one of them.
Over on board 2, sorry, there was a Raymond van Barneveld is through. A 9-3 winner over Joe Mernon.
96.
Oh, Nigel Hayden and Brendan Dolan on board 3. It could be going all the way. 6 apiece in a race to 9.
5 players through. Can one of these two join them? Kist currently in the lead. But a big opportunity here for Van der Voort. He's got to stay there. He's not hit a maximum yet. No, he's not going to do yet. He'll take the 1-2-1. But he'll be disappointed with that second dart. He's almost a ton ahead. Kist is making his move for the first maximum of the match, and he gets it right on call. The lipstick hits the lipstick. Gets the first maximum.
Big time to get it as well, but Vincent's looking to reply in kind.
140.
Well, a 140 certainly gives him a chance here.
That's one I want to see, isn't it? Fast and furious scoring and hitting the big scores. Well, he's just hit a maximum, and there's his second one consecutive from Kist.
144.
Christian Kist is kicking in just when he needed to stop Vincent van der Voort, having a brilliant chance to break. It's a double 10 for Christian Kist. The guppy mouth throw of Christian Kist finds double 10, and it's 5-3. Just when Van der Voort looked to be clawing his way back to parity, Christian Kist hits back-to-back maximums.
Oh, what a strange leg. He started the leg with 22, hits 2 maximums,
45.
and eventually gets the double 10. Maintaining his 2-leg advantage. First to 9.
29.
Oh, a missed opportunity from Kist there. Van der Voort looking to capitalise. That's the way you do it. Certainly the way you do it. Maximum for Vincent van der Voort. First one of the game for him.
Well, the maximums are flying in. It's taken this game a little bit of time to get going, but both players know how important this part of the match is. Getting into the meat and gravy of this encounter.
100. $140.
Well, it's good for Christian, but Vincent van der Voort is in charge of this leg.
Can't afford a mistake though, can he?
43.
That's a mistake, because 1-3-3 is a difficult finish to get. So Kist can hit something significant here. Well, he's going to have to go for the bull here, surely.
65. Vincent, you require 133.
Vincent van der Voort. It's not going to happen. Yet to see
57.
a big finish in this
Christian, you
one.
require
Is
167.
Christian Kist going to provide it now? It's almost as big as they come. There's the first dart. There's the second. He needs a bullseye. Oh, fractions away.
Vincent, you require 76.
How close was that? Well, Van der Voort must have been wondering what was going on, but he's got an attack. This double 4, he has to hit it, and he does with the last dart.
Vincent van der Voort. 10 ladies Christian to throw first.
He knew how significant that one was. Still shaking his head though.
Real pressure on that last
57.
dart for Vincent van der Voort. He finds the answers, but he is still behind. He still trails by a break. He's going to have to break Kist. But look at this. Maximum for Vincent van der Voort. 2 apiece for them now.
Well, this game has suddenly come to light. 2 maximums apiece in the last few legs between
57.
them. They've both woken up.
You know, if Vincent can get on a charge, he's going to need
59.
to. Christian Kist is throwing some solid, if unspectacular stuff. It's down to Vincent to produce something a little bit special. He is running out of time to break Kist.
96.
Well,
But this is
the
his
break
chance.
after this leg. Will it be 6-4 or will it be 5 apiece? Well, Van der Voort is certainly in the driving seat. He's already had a maximum in this leg. Well, that one was on the M5, but he'll certainly be happy with the first 2, giving himself a great opportunity to go in at the break level.
97. Vincent, you require 141.
Vincent van der Voort now looking for 1-4-1 to level the match up for the first time since the second leg. Just wants to set this up and does so
109.
expertly. Vincent van der Voort will be coming back for double 16.
Well, Christian Kist has been, since the first leg, really in command of this match. And very shortly, we could be going in at the break. Level, but a good setup from Kist. Van der Voort homing in.
Double 16 he wants. Just looking to work his way in from there. Little bit further for Vincent and finds the target. It's 5 apiece. Vincent van der Voort and Christian Kist. We could be going all the way here as they fight it out for a place in the next round of the UK Open. It's Van der Voort 5, Kist 5.
Game shot on the 10th leg, Vincent van der Voort.
Barney's safely through to the last 16 at the UK Open. Over on board 2, a 9-3 winner a wee while ago against Joe Mernon. In fact, the next game is underway there with Dave Chisnell 1 up against Mervyn King. That should be a belter, but Barney's come through unscathed. 4 matches on the spin for him, and it's secure. It's a heck of a game between the two Dutch boys on the main stage. Level, Vincent will feel he's got more to offer. Christian Kist will think he should be further ahead. In fact, they are level pegging as things stand. Gary Anderson, by the way, is also through a 9-5 win against David Hallett, and it's close on board 3. 8-7 Dolan leads Hayden as things stand. Let's go back to Alan and Dan.
The culmination of this one coming up. Vincent van der Voort and Christian Kist locked together at 5 apiece in a race to 9. Who's going to join Raymond van Barneveld in the last 16?
Well, certainly the middle part of that last session just suddenly lit up with 4 maximums in a very short space of time. Kist seemed to be running away with it, but Van der Voort hung in there, and he certainly will be the happier of the two coming out for this last session at 5 apiece.
Perhaps might have thought he wouldn't have wanted the break to happen there. Vincent, having won a couple of legs on the spin, finally broken the Kist throw, but he's come out and hit 2 treble 20s there in his first visit.
16.
He'll be hoping to just carry on that momentum, and momentum's a key word with Vincent. When he gets going, he is a sweaty Dutch bull of a man, and if you're on the sharp end of him,
59.
it is a very, very difficult proposition.
Well, Kist will be disappointed that it is 5 apiece. Van der Voort has to jump on that and make sure he keeps tightening the screw.
57.
And not letting back in the game. If he can take this leg, he's not led since the first leg, Van der Voort. But a good chance to lead, getting closer
60.
to that finishing line.
Well, we have got a result for you from board 3. Brendan Dolan clinching that match with Nigel Hayden. A close one, 9-7. He's through to the last 16. We've already got on board 2. Big match between Mervyn King and Dave Chisnell. Early stages there, 1 apiece.
86.
Some pretty good games coming up. Lewis and the qualifier Stevenson. Kevin Painter against Andrew Gilding. And a little Michael van Geuren against Andy Hamilton,
58.
which will follow this Dutch encounter.
Great setup from Vincent van der Voort. Looking in a very strong position here to hold his throw and take the lead for the first time since the opening leg. Christian Kist.
42.
Well, there's going to be no pressure there, so Vincent van der Voort. Double 18. Take your time, Vincent. Only needs the 1 dart. And the Dutch destroyer goes within 3 legs of a place in the last 16.
Masterpiece from Van der Voort. Leads at a very significant time in the match. So it's a big leg this for Christian Kist. He started it pretty well. Look, plenty of people on their birthday weekends here at Minehead. Crowd slowly advancing into the main arena here, the pavilion. Obviously 2 other areas, board 2 and then board 3 and 4. The new home of the UK Open.
Van der Voort does know what it's like to go all the way to the final of this tournament. Not here, of course. 2007 made it to the final. It was that man Raymond van Barneveld who did for him, but he'd beaten the likes of Richie Burnett, a former world champion, Terry Jenkins,
100.
Colin Osborne as well on the way.
139.
Here comes Christian Kist. 1-3-9 he wants. The first dart is there. Misses the treble 13, but it doesn't matter. He will be back, and he's set it.
103.
Wonderful setup there. And strange in a TV event as well. We've had 11 different runners-up in the history of the UK Open, which very rarely happens. Certainly because of the stature of the event. Kist puts the smackers on double 18. That's the level.
Yeah, just like Vincent did in the previous leg. Double 18, 1 dart, no bother.
100.
He's living in a wonderful town called Vroomshoop. Sounds like something off a cartoon.
140.
Here comes Vincent looking to fill it up. First 2 darts are there. Just
140.
missing out on his 3rd maximum of the match.
Kist needs to consolidate
58.
this part of the match because he is now chasing Van der Voort and he's been in front for most of the match. So you've got to hand it to Van der Voort. He's stuck in there. Well, Kist has to come down for 19s on 303. 7 leaves 170. Is it 6 of them? Well, not a bad little 9.
As good as a 180 that. Vincent van der Voort looking at 131. He's not going to take it out, but needs to set this up. Doesn't want to surrender the advantage
57.
so late in the game to Christian Kist. What a finish this would be. Ball, double 16, Christian Kist.
Yeah, one of the great finishes on the circuit. Well, that's a good lie if you can hit the treble 19. That was a great lie on the bullseye.
16.
But couldn't hit the treble 19.
But there is pressure on this for Vincent van der Voort. He's only going to get one dart, a double top. Takes a moment, looks at it. Misses by, well, in darts terms, a mile.
Well, the shake of the head tells you the story there, so a chance for Kist. Will he get one dart at the double? Yes is the answer. Will he hit it? No
52.
is the answer.
Vincent, you require 40.
So Vincent rides his luck. Needs to make the most of it. Tops he wants. Tops he gets. 7-6. And Vincent van der Voort edges closer to the last 16.
Well, you've got to hand it to Van der Voort. He really has stuck to his guns, kept with Kist when he was being outscored and kind of outplayed on occasions. But 12 months ago, Van der Voort would have still been behind here. It just shows you the improvement he's made to his game, the mental part of the game. He knows he's playing pretty well. Just got to get over that finishing line here against his Dutch counterpart, Kist.
Well, 12 months ago, he lost to Kirk Shepherd.
120.
Not often you'll hear that sentence, was it?
I'm sure Kirk will be delighted.
26.
Yeah, certainly a different player, Van der Voort, at the moment. So certainly, it must be difficult for him as well, because he travels everywhere with Michael van Gerwen. Very good friends, those two. I'm sure he has to make the tea in the room.
Christian Kist. Well, needed to stay straight.
85.
Here's a good visit here, Van der Voort. He's not going to get one. A ton's okay, but it does significantly leave both players on a big finish. These can be game changers, as we know. Oh, that's a bad lie. Apart from hitting the 5, it's in a bad position on the board. Can he consolidate the last dart in a treble? Well, that's a good last dart there from Kist. Gives him an outside chance.
Watch that 1-4-4 again. That is exactly where he wants it. And so's that double 12 he wants. What a finish, Vincent van der Voort! That may well prove to be the visit that determines the outcome of this match. 8-6 he leads, one leg away, and it's a magical 1-4-4 that the Dutch destroyer may have just broken Christian Kist's heart with.
Well, we just said about big finishes being game changers. Kist never got the opportunity for a 1-5-5, but Van der Voort stepped in. Magnificent 1-4-4 against the throw, and now throwing for a place in the next round.
Yeah, it's 5 out of the last 6 legs that have gone to Van der Voort here.
59.
We said if he gets on a roll, he is very, very difficult to stop. There's not much between them in the stats. 93 plays 92 average, 40% on the doubles for both of them.
60.
It's just hitting the right shot at the right time. And Vincent, when he's been asked the question, he's come up with the answer, and none better than that 1-4-4.
Yeah, they've maintained a similar level throughout the match. That magical
45.
bit in the middle of the game when both players hit 2 180s in 3 legs. And apart from that, only the 1-4-4 being the significant moment, really. And a great time to get it against the throw to put him one leg away.
Christian Kist looking for his 3rd maximum of the match, and there it is. But all it's going to do is just try and get him to keep pace with Vincent van der Voort. It's his opponent who is still in control here.
Well, it gives him a chance, that's the main thing. If he hadn't hit that maximum, you would have thought it was game, set and match. He's giving himself an opportunity, that's what it's all about. He's hitting the trebles with ease, where before he couldn't find it. A 180 and a 140 gives him a great chance to get back in this match.
Yeah, 320 and 2 visits is world class. Vincent van der Voort is not going to take this out.
81.
And he's missed the big number as well, so he's not even going to set it up. So Christian Kist, this is to break back. Why is it treble 7? needed
57.
tops, didn't get
Vincent,
it.
you require 69.
And Vincent van der Voort is looking at 69 for the match for a 9-6 win. He is only going to get one dart for double 16. Takes a moment, composes himself, and misses. There's a match dart gone.
Vincent, you require
Reprieve
20.
for Kist. Well, is it a 180 and a 140 in this leg? But this is the most significant visit for Kist. He has to hit double
He's
five.
on the 15th flag.
He kisses
Christian
it
Kist.
into the green
16th
bit
flag against
from
Christian
the
Kist.
lipstick.
Game
He
on.
is back in the match, throwing first here. If he can win his throw, we have a last leg decider, and we all know what can happen. Absolutely anything.
Certainly can. And Christian Kist, oh,
125.
deflection out of the treble 20. It looked like he's left it late, Christian Kist. He survived a match dart, but maybe
16.
maybe he's just got enough to edge over the line here.
What Van der
59.
Voort has to do here is get away from that one match dart in the back of his mind. He is throwing second here, but has the
100.
insurance of throwing first in that last leg. Got to keep in his mind that he is still in front. But Kist will think
99.
he should have been in the back room, and he's still up there.
$97.
Nice shirts, boys.
58.
Just the 58 now. Vincent, a big score here. Could get him some more match darts. Just a
100.
ton. Just a
Christian,
ton. He's
you
taken that 144 out though.
That was unlucky. Two on the wire. Well, he's already taken out a 144 as Van der Voort. If he can take it out
60.
on this visit,
Vincent,
it will
you
be
require
for the
144.
match.
Can lightning strike twice? Not this time. What's he going to leave himself with?
128.
Beautiful darts from Vincent van der Voort. The pressure on Christian Kist here is absolutely immense. This has got to go.
It certainly does, and that's not a bad start. Trouble for double. One more dart in his hand. Can he save it?
80.
No, he can't. He can't believe he's missed that double top.
Two darts to take it to a last leg decider, missed by Christian Kist. He's already missed one match dart, Vincent van der Voort. He's missed two now. Double four, double two. Miss again. Four match darts for Vincent van der Voort have gone begging. And Christian Kist could be taking us all the way.
Oh my word, it's all kicking off here on stage, and Kist will take it to a last leg decider. Van der Voort has had match-winning darts, but he hasn't taken them. Kist takes it to the decider.
Is that going to affect him? Can Van der Voort find a
93.
15 dart leg? That may be all he needs.
Will it be a big shot? Will it be a big finish? Will it be a significant miss? All these are in the melting pot in the last leg deciders.
Vincent van der Voort unable to follow with the second dart, but his third dart was absolutely fantastic. Every single dart means more and more as this game enters the last few stages as Christian Kist fills it up. What a time for his fourth 180!
Well, what a time, as you say. If he hadn't have hit that one, the writing would have been on the wall, but back comes Van der Voort.
121.
Unlucky with the last one, but it's a good visit. 147, it won't be 15 reds and 15 blacks, but he'll certainly take the finish.
Brilliant stuff from Christian Kist. Vincent van der Voort, 147. This ain't easy. He's taken out 144. He's not going to take out 147. And Christian Kist could end up with at least a shot on the ball here. He only needs one treble to have a
Needs
match dart.
130, and let's hope he wasn't watching Phil Taylor's throw at 130 twice last night. Needs a treble for Bull. Treble 20 for Bull for a place in the next round. Hits the treble. He needs the ball!
105. Vincent, you require
Anguish,
50.
anguish for Christian Kist. But Vincent has missed four match darts already. he's going to have 2 more. Deep breath. Van der Voort stares it down. Misses another. Double 8 misses as well. Vincent van der Voort has missed 6 match darts. Christian Kist could be stealing this one from him. 25 he wants. He's hit the fat number. And the double! Christian Kist nicks it! He had no right to win that game. But the lipstick is through to the next round. Vincent van der Voort, the former finalist, he's going home. Christian Kist, 9-8.